Hi guys, welcome to the very first Airport CEO stream. Yes, so it's a little bit new to me. I don't generally stream. Excellent, Mother Earth 1000. Welcome, Kill Bill 2. Greetings from the Netherlands. Yes, welcome to the stream. Okay, so I think we need to kind of get started. So yes, please bear with me. I'm not a regular streamer, so we'll kind of see how this goes. And yes, do please interact and let me know what you think. So I've gone ahead and kind of started the basics and said, well, okay, let's call this the Chaos Stream International. Yeah, let's call that the CSI code. And I'm pretty keen to see some of the new logos that they've got on here. There are a lot of fun new things. It's making a lot more sense as a logo for an airport, basically. That one I like. This looks like a baggage tag, but anyway, that's quite an interesting airport logo. I like that a lot. This is just a little bit standard, basic stuff over here. And yes, well, actually very nice little logos over here. Badolivet 1, yeah, hi. Yes, sorry, my German isn't the best either, so no problems on the English. I'm sure we'll be able to understand one another. Let's just pick a bit of a logo over here. Ooh, that's a pretty nice one too. Interesting for airports. Oh, this is quite interesting. Airfield, international airport, municipal. Anyway, quite interesting. I think I'm gonna go with this one. We'll start off with that one and let's jump into our airport. What screen should not be black at the moment. Anybody else have issues with the screen? I'm pretty sure it's okay. I'm kind of checking it on the one side as well. Please let me know if there is if there are more issues with the screen. Maybe it's just maybe needs a bit of time to load. Yes, I will be starting a new one. We're going to start a new one right now, and I'm going to do it with the easy settings, and we'll try and get it running up and running as quickly as we can. We'll try and skip most of the tutorial things, as we probably know a little bit of that. So let's jump into it. Here is our airport. Well, not there. There it is now. Okay, so let's skip the tutorial piece and we'll have a look. This time around, I'm pretty keen for us to build slightly different over here. So maybe a bit of an interesting access point with maybe 2 drop-off areas on each side of it. So that's kind of what I want to do. So first things first. Oh, and I am going to switch off the simulate construction just so that we save a little bit of time on that. Okay, so first thing is I'm going to kind of go into 2 different directions. I'm going to kind of go this way. What? Can we tie that in? What's going on? Did did the wrong thing? Can you believe it? Out of the bat, and we've got issues going on over here. I think that is the right one. Yeah, perfect. Now it's working. So we'll do a little bit of this. I'm gonna get rid of all of this over here. Ooh, can I not? Okay, well then in that case we need to move this over here. Okay, and we'll get rid of those pieces right there. And in terms of these contractor sites and stuff, I'll kind of squeeze them in over here as best we can, and the delivery site on this side, just so that we can kind of get rid of them because they're a bit in the way at the moment. Oops, that's that one there. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start building our airport piece over here and have a pickup on the one side and a pickup on the other side, and hopefully that kind of works out well. I'm going to try and keep an eye on the chat, but I'm not used to that, so just keep shouting if I miss what you're saying. Okay, so if we look at our foundation, I'm kind of tempted that we bring it in pretty close to this area over here, and that we leave areas on the side. like that. So I think if we try a little something, I don't want to make it too large. Let's say we're gonna do, if we do it over here, then we can do it kind of a, okay, let's cancel that. So if we do it started over here, we can kind of do a bit of a side runway, or alternatively on this side, we do a bit of a side runway over here. But we will need some service vehicle accesses and things like that over here. But we can still do a smaller side runway over here. I think that's probably the right thing to do. So let's start it off on this side. Actually, let's start it by, let's get it to, let's go straight into getting us the drop-off area over here. So let's go with a basic drop-off area, and I'm going to go with a one-way setup. So let's do a little bit like that. Okay, and now let's get a few bus pieces in there. So if we do a couple like so, actually we probably need at least 3, and then we'll do the other side as well. So let's extend that a little bit. Let's get rid of this. We'll extend that a little bit more, and we'll get that, and then we'll, on this side, we'll have the other drop-off pieces there. Okay, so let's run that over there. We'll get our buses on in here. We need to swap those around. Now let's get kind of the cars and the taxis in here. Ooh, I need to pause the game at the moment, I think. So let's do a bit of car and taxi work there. So we'll do like 3 of them, and then we'll do 3 taxis as well. And this is going to be okay. And I think that's going to be our starting point. So let's grab and finish off our road here. And I would very much like this section to be a bit of a two-way arrangement. I mean, a one-way arrangement. Okay, so we'll grab our one-way stuff and we'll run one way up. Ooh, actually, that's actually quite interesting that it does that. So we'll do that, and then we'll do down here, and we'll do that again. So now we've got that situation going on. We will do our access gate, I believe somewhere over here. Okay, so that'll be our access point. And now what we'll go and do is get our base terminal in. I'm going to leave one little gap in there. And then we'll go ahead and build our first section of terminal right over there. There we go. So there's the starting point for us. Oh, and actually we probably needed to start off with a runway. So actually, so let's squeeze in that runway. We're going to start small. Ooh, even small, this isn't going to work for us. We are going to have to expand it. Even on the small scale of things, this is not going to quite work for us. So it might work if we keep it tight. So if we do something like that, that is very close to everything. No, that's not going to work. Let's put it up here. Let's do the same thing we do most of the time, and we just kind of squeeze it in up here, and we run it in the one direction like so. Okay, so there we go. Now we obviously need a little bits and pieces of, I don't know if we have to go all the way through general aviation and the like, so we'll just go straight into some stands. But I think the stands needs to be up here somewhere. So let's continue with our terminal piece. So let's say we start a little smaller and we kind of run it up here a little. Maybe like that, yeah. And we run it up here a little. And then we kind of do a little something like this. I think this is going to be an interesting, could be an interesting terminal over here. So let's do a little something like that, and we see how that works. At the same time, we'll grab us a few of these stands. So we definitely need some of these small stands, and we're just going to run these guys in there until we make a little bit more money. So we'll plop in a few of them like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe up to 5 over there. So we'll do a bit of 5 of them over here. So let's see, how are we going to do this taxiway? Taxiway foundation. We're going to stick with the grass pieces. Oh, we need the exits first. It's the thing if you're playing multiple different games, then you kind of forget about all of these things. So let's get we'll give it a little bit more room there. And then let's run a nice big 7 wide from the one side to the other side. 7 wide. Wow. That's definitely for bigger planes though. Maybe we make it 5 for now. Yeah, let's make it 5 for now. We'll make it 5 for now. And what we'll do is we will kind of tempted for us to run the 5 down there like so, and we will run it up here as well. 5 through there. Okay, we'll do a little something like that. So there we go. That is the 5, right? And now we'll run the 5 up here. Okay, so that's going to be the starting point. So let's get our bits and pieces in place here. Run it around there and up there. And we can go through there and in there and up there. Good stuff. Oh, we need to tie in a few more pieces here. We'll tie that in. So, how's it looking? Is it kind of a good start? I think I'm going to go straight into the commercial flights and not bother with the general aviation. So that's going to be the starting point there. So if we get rid of these walls through there and through there, oops, that's a bit too much. Zoom that in. Over there, get our little sidewalks in place here as well. People, actually no, that one and then the sidewalks over here. Let's get that going through there, and we'll run that through there as well, so people can walk all the way through. Over there and over there, and then we need a little bit of crosswalks. Okay, so that's the basic drop-off in place over there. Now we need to find ourselves. So we'll run security over here. We'll run check-in over here, and we'll see about baggage claim. I might put baggage claim a little bit to the back towards actually building baggage claim on that side. But for now, we may have to run. Maybe if I run baggage claim, check-in in the middle, we'll have a bit more room for baggage claim. Well, not for baggage claim, a little bit more room for more check-in desks. So let's see about that. Let's start off with the check-in desks over here. We probably need some bathrooms first, so we'll leave some room for the bathrooms, and then we'll start off by doing this. So this is the middle, right? So if we kind of offset it like that, let's do that, and then we'll do something like this. So let's add, say, 4 check-in desks like that, and then we'll go up here and we'll get our security area in place. Let's quickly see how large are these things again. I need them to kind of run something like that. So let's say up to that one over there. So let's do that. Let's make this area secure. Right there. This area can be used for some of our service vehicles and things. We can kind of fence that off and see how that goes. We can fence that off. That should work quite well for us. Okay, so now let's continue this by getting our security pieces in place. So actually, first things first is we'll get the exit. And I'm kind of tempted to do the exit in the middle. But I am a little worried that if we do it in the middle, we may not be able to, yeah, exactly. If we do it in the middle, we won't be able to squeeze in the other bits and pieces for the staff. So potentially like that, and then like this, but then I don't have a staff access point, which is fine. What we'll do is we'll start off by closing 2 of these, and then we'll grab ourselves the smaller security one for the staff guys. Otherwise, they're going to get stuck into they're going to get stuck in the queue with the passengers. And no staff on that one, please. And also no staff on this one, and also no staff on that one, and that one is only staff. Perfect. So that's kind of the setup. We'll try and find a little bit more in there. Let's get the walls up and put our first little restroom in place here. So we'll do, I think, almost long restrooms is the thing for us to be doing here. If we do nice long restrooms like this, it won't take up that much space, okay? And there should be space for everything that we need in there. So let's get ourselves a couple of doors in there, and we'll zone these as restrooms or bathrooms over there and over there. Another black screen. Try and refresh it. It seems to be working for others, so just try and refresh it and see if that comes better. Find it a little weird. I'm checking it out and it does seem to be working. So please just try and refresh it. Okay, now let's get more of the bathroom pieces over here. So actually, on this kind of setup, we could probably do doors on both sides. So let's kind of run bathroom stalls like this, and then we'll have some sinks on the edges, and even some hand dryers. So let's do some sinks over there and some sinks over here. And what we'll do is we'll place an extra door on the other side. Actually, that's a pretty good idea. Place a door on that side and a door on that side. So that's gonna be maybe the female restroom, like so, and we can kind of open that up, and we'll do a similar thing on this side for the gents. It doesn't work. Okay, I'm not too sure what to do about that then. Not too sure what the issue would be. If you do miss stuff, I am recording this, and I'll probably post this on the YouTube channel as well, so that you can actually see it. If you do miss the stream, I do know that the interaction piece is kind of part of why people are here and what I'm trying to achieve as well here. Okay, so that's pretty good there. Let's continue with the sinks in there and the sinks on this side, and we'll kind of grab a couple of hand dryers just on the edges over there and there and there. Okay, now let's do this as the male restroom, and we'll open that up. And I know we're still struggling a little bit with flooring and things not looking good. Okay, so now we need to start off by getting ourselves some commercial flights in place. So first thing for us to do that is get some of these gates in place. So actually, let's go with the wider doors. Get them in there, and there, and there. And like so, and we'll get ourselves a bit of a boarding desk. We'll go with the small or the medium ones. For the small planes, we probably just need the small ones, so we'll just go with the small ones like this. That should be fine. And now we can make this commercial, and we will connect it. Is that? Oh, hang on. I need to connect it from this side. So we'll connect it over here. We'll connect that over. Connect this one over there. Connect that one like so. And like so, and like so. And then we should start seeing some flights. That is kind of the plan. So let's go commercial, 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 commercial. Okay, good stuff. Now let's grab us a few people to work here. So I'm keen on opening the airport as soon as possible, but I do want to grab a few people to work here. So let's grab ourselves some passenger service agents. We'll go with 5 of them for now. We'll grab ourselves some ramp agents. We'll take all 5 of them. And then we'll go with some security officers. We'll need to go with all 5 of them also. And that's kind of, let's grab one janitor. Cheapest is okay. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And we'll have one service technician as well. Just cheapest is fine for now. Thank you very much. I think that should be okay. So let's start running the airport a little bit. And now we need to see about getting our contracts in place. Okay, so that's the basic setup that we've got going on there. Now we'll speed, well, we can't really speed things up just yet, so we'll need to get a bit of a contract in place. I think we need to open the airport. Ooh, in order for us to do that, we also need, sorry, just one more thing. We need ATC. So let's grab ourselves the ATC over here. We'll start with a small one. I'm just going to place it right in there. Seems like a good spot for it. Yeah, something like that. Something like that should be okay. So we'll place the ATC over there. So now we've got, and I'll do the asphalt bit later. So now the airport should be kind of functional, I believe. We're waiting on some staff to come and work here though. I think they are arriving here. This is my staff arriving, so that's okay. This is not, oh, hang on. I need to switch these around. I forgot about that. That's why we're seeing funny stuff happening. Okay. We'll switch those around. That should be fine. Oh, similarly, we need to switch these around. So let's switch those around quickly. Excellent. Then that should be fine. Excellent. Come on, click there. There we go. Okay, now that should work. We should have staff over here quick any time now. I'm assuming we need what is this saying? Oh, God, front apart. There's no doors. Yeah, that's the thing. No doors will do that to you. So let's start off by opening up a few doors over here. I think that's sufficient for now. Excellent. You should be able to get to your spots now. Perfect. Okay, so now let's see if we can start accepting some flights or whether we still have some problems. So let's go to the economy tab and we will go to offered contracts. And we'll see about getting some small planes in here. So we'll grab Stripe Air as a starting point. And then we'll see about adding some Stripe Air flights to the mix over here. Okay, so we'll have some flights coming in immediately today. We'll stagger them straight away because I don't want to get into what I've got on the other series where everything is kind of happening at the same time. So that should be the first flights that can arrive. I need a bit of a staff room, and I was kind of tempted to do a nice long staff room over here. Otherwise, I can kind of fill in an area. But let's start off with a bit of a longer staff room. Passengers are arriving, but we haven't seen people actually started work here yet. So that is a bit of a challenge straight away. Do I need to select an area? I do need a staff room. So let's quickly get ourselves a bit of a staff room. We'll pause it a little bit. We'll get ourselves a staff room in here. It's going to be a nice thin one. Anyway, it might need to be a little bit wider than that though. Let's do that. Something like that as a staff room. That should be okay. Now let me get, let me call that a staff zone and a staff room at the same time. And we'll get ourselves a bit of a door in here. I believe the door over there should be fine. We'll get them some seating in there. No, that's it's too big. So let's just get kind of standard seating in there. We'll do a little bit like this, and then what we'll do is we'll get some of these. Maybe that's not quite what I want. Let's grab the other ones, these ones over here, and we'll kind of slot them down here. So that's going to be the staff room for now. So the guys who don't know where they're going to work just yet. I'm still having a bit of trouble with people not actually finding their way to their work site. Can we kind of rejig this? Let's just add a few more workers to the mix to try and avoid any issues with that. So let's get a few more security officers. We'll grab 5 more so we can open the second one fairly soon also. But these guys are working, we need seating over here, and then I do want to see our first flight come in as well. Can we have this open? Seems to be open. Yeah, it seems to be fine. Even though things are a little funny, it seems to be fine. Let's get the people, the passengers, some seating over here. So I'm tempted of doing a little something like that. That and that. That should be sufficient seating for the size of these flights. Like that and like that, and again over there and over there. So at least they have some seating to start with. We need to get ourselves a few queues going on over here, so we'll do a bit of that. That should be okay. And on this side also. Anybody do any other types of queues, or does everybody just use these little snaky queues? In this game, I don't quite know whether there's anything else that can really work. The way it works, it just doesn't have any other options, I think. So we'll do a bit of a snaky queue over here also. There we go. Now, should we beautify this area a little bit? We still have staff that's not quite doing their thing, but this is all working. I don't know why that's not quite doing its thing there. Anyway, people are waiting for their flights to arrive. Not activated. Switch on the airport guy. Okay, so that should be fine. Small aircraft is okay, and we are having commercial flights come in, so hopefully you should be able to arrive now. There's our first flight, guys. First flight. Nice. We could probably get them off a little sooner, but for now, that's our first flight right there. Excellent. So we'll start seeing some people make use of that, and we'll start churning out some money. Now, let's see. Can we add some more? We probably need to grab ourselves another contract or two. So let's see some more offered contracts. Fly Penguin. Some of them are small. So let's sign a Fly Penguin. And is Maple okay? Maple has a lot, so let's sign Maple as well. And then between all of them, we should get a fair number of flights that we can kind of squeeze in here. So let's grab and do a little bit of that. Get them sorted out a little. Oh, Penguin's not actually offering us anything yet. Excellent. There's still a little glitch there that I don't see. I don't see my security personnel, but the whole thing is actually working at least. Okay, so let's pretty things up a little bit over here. Oh, and we also need a little bit of a bathroom in here somewhere. I'm gonna try and keep it central so that we can kind of do the other direction as well. And we definitely have room to go and drop people off on the other side with some remote stands. That I'm pretty keen on doing also. Some remote stands over there. Okay, but if we do that, we will want to squeeze the bathroom in here. So the nice thin bathroom setup that we have now kind of piloted, we will continue that setup over here. So we'll do a nice thin bathroom setup, something like that, and we'll try and find the middle, and we'll get ourselves a couple of doors on the edges of these. We'll note these as being bathrooms, and we'll squeeze a little some of the stuff we need in there. We'll go middle. This will be the ladies' room, and then this will kind of be the gents. Probably we can do a little bit more than that. We can do a little something like that instead. Yeah, that's fine. And then this will be the gents over here. I think the long thin ones actually work pretty good. Screen is normal. I watch on my TV, but the audio is shit. Okay, I'm happy that at least you're able to see it. I'm definitely going for the big birds, guys. I'm definitely going to go for them. We'll see how quickly we can get there. That's why I'm going straight into commercial, getting stuff going. Straight into commercial right over here. Okay, let's get the female restroom and we'll open it up, and the male restroom and open it up over there.